like to skip a few minutes of this beginning, please just pause the video, read the description, and if you think you're interested, continue. If you don't think you'll be interested, then go leave and find something else to do. Okay, list includes number 1, I'm in creative. Number 2, I do have the effect for night vision, which would mean I could give it to myself. Number 3, this. I'm midway through a project. And number 4, it's 5 a.m. Okay. That's kind of my train of thought was going with this one. But I had to keep, I have to keep making streams. That's kind of the whole point of being on YouTube, is doing this kind of stuff. And I'd like for a fan base to be made to help me in my grand journey of making some actually cool stuff. Any other things will be in the description, so I don't want any comments being left on this stream even after it's finished, saying stuff about how they hated how I did something. Instead, I want something like, maybe I should have done this instead. And if there's enough of those for like a specific thing, I'll probably fix it, or if I just like the idea. But for now, this is going to be done the way it is. So enjoy the stream, I guess. Okay. So I was kind of in the middle of, hopping out an area, and well, I'm kind of on a PlayStation, so it's also Bedrock. So word edits aren't exactly something that I have access to, nor do I feel like trying to figure out if they do exist on this version. Because if they do, I'm not spending the time trying to figure out how those work. I could also have used TNT, but I'm trying to keep this roof and walls intact. The walls, obviously, in the middle of building this. The roof, I'm going to destroy it later, of course, but right now I need it to be like this. So, I'll explain what I'm doing once I finish this last layer. So I've been doing this for like the whole night. Like since 1 o'clock I've been doing this. Like that's really all you need. If you're going to play a video game, there's only 2 things you need. You need, number 1, some good music. Number 2, time. Which is why working at night can actually be great if you have nothing in the next day. Because if you're working the day, especially if you're at someone else's house, or if you just have people at your house, or if it's still your parents' house, working at night ensures that most of the people will be sleeping, unless you have other night owls in your family. That's what you have to worry about if you're trying to be secret. But it's just pretty good, do it at night. One downside, eventually you start getting like jitters, like when you do something, your whole body would basically be jittering. But that's nothing too bad, I guess. I don't know. Chug a Red Bull if you're really worried about falling asleep on your desk. Trust me, you'll definitely wake yourself up. I have managed to accidentally, purposely, hit my head on a desk. It was for a joke, but I managed to end up hitting my head on the desk. Not exactly something that you just go to sleep like. Now, this is on our little world, Of course, cheats are enabled, and I'm waiting for more players to join before I enable them completely for everyone. And I'm making this little base here. I've helped the only other person on the server, really. Friend group isn't that big. And this one other person who's been getting on. No social links for them. Otherwise, I'd tell you. This Red Fox fellow. So, that's just how I'm going to say it. Now, basically, I could just show you. Okay, I'm about to show you one of the most strangest things you'll ever see. So in this world, dude, is a buried treasure here? That's pretty cool. Dude. Okay, this is kind of weird. What? Those are two separate things. Okay, so here we have, everyone gets thrown country, we'll say. There's Mexico, America, and Britain, which are all pretty close together. There's a lab I was making. Completely forgot about that this week. So here's Russia. Took me quite a while to find this, actually. And this is the only active player, which is red. As you can see, Russian flag, made it myself. We do a bit of trolling. More specifically, I do. I put paintings on. So here's the little thing. I made a secret base. Yeah, I kind of do paintings everywhere, I know. I made a secret base. He found it quite easily. But basically, I had done all this in survival because it was pretty fun. This was my old spot, so he wouldn't be able to see me. I had to go inspect it to realize how close I was to his phone. He, of course, found out. Not by digging around, he broke one block and found me out. So here's the thing. He made a secret base in the secret base, like under a secret base. So you wanna know what I did? I made a secret base in a secret base that's in a secret base. So what you have to do is you have to hope this door is open. Otherwise, if you come to the side, I'll say this for bedrock, I don't know about Java. If you get the right angle, you can open and close the door continuously. So you open it, you walk in the door, and then you can close it behind yourself. Now, I made sure it was a crouching only area, and I set up these two commands over here. One will make it look like I joined, and the other would seem like I left. Of course, they could just, you know, go into the player list, realize I'm still here, but it's deceiving. Because if there's someone who doesn't do that, they're gonna think that I was being gone the whole time. Until they hit settings and realize my name's still there. So we have all of this. Now, right over here, I have it set up. So you put a button there. Press the button. It launches you down here. Don't worry about the button. Don't get it back. So basically, it's set up so you can't get yourself unstuck from this crawling position. But if you really need to, you can get all of this stuff from the chest. There's the very complex redstone that stuck. It's very complex. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, this is probably the most complex redstone I've ever seen. Like, wow. Wow, this is just so complex. No, this is a pretty good little base. But then I had an idea. Instead of this being where the secret is, no. Also, I forgot I put that there. So, you go through here, you know, we're crawling. Boom, shifting blocks. It's double boom. We're back where we began. So, here's a little tunnel. No. You go through this tunnel. This is going to be a giant castle buried under all of this. And as you can see, you can still kind of see it, but it's probably not going to be very noticeable. So he's going to end up seeing this nice little tunnel. I'd be surprised if he saw like the little gaps there. And that's why I make this fairly big, of course, but I don't know, man. Actually, this port might start poking out once I start breaking it. Also, I found out in Minecraft there's these random patches of broken blocks. All broken, like, if you look, those are each just kind of like there. Also, over here, there's two, three, I guess. I don't know. So, there's like two over here that I kind of caused. I just refuse to throw them in. Now, that's my grand tour of this. So, yeah. Eventually, I'll start doing more stuff and survive for this world, you know? Give everyone an actual thing to, you know, watch for. But right now, it's just kind of going to be like this, because once more people join the server, I'm going to go in survival. But currently, there's already shenanigans going on. A second player is soon joining this, right? Also, all of us are around the same age. And when I say around, I mean like there's literally no difference. So, anyways, we have all of this set up. So I'm just kind of, you know, going around, removing these. I am getting rid of these monsters eventually. But, you know, it's like a deep, dark castle. And really, that's not very hard to, you know, mistake. I just thought some other way he could end up stumbling upon this accidentally. If he manages to find that one cave and then see this random stone. And really, he might end up thinking he ran to a deep dark at first, until he ends up realizing it's just a little palace I made. Also, me and the other person, who I'm not gonna name yet, haven't got their permission for their name, or if they want it to be something else on cam. Basically, we've set up a double crossing double cross. So, with Red, since there's like territories and whatnot, you know, you have allies. So we formed an alliance, but we're also tricking him into thinking we're allies. So he's tricking him into thinking they're allies, but he's allies with me, and he's going to double cross me, but really he's double crossing him. It's really complex. Very good though. I'll turn on some music real quick. There we go. Yeah, like I said, you need some good music when you're doing stuff. Okay, good. I gotta make sure this is the right way. I'm gonna try and make this as symmetrical as I can, but if I can't, that's not really my fault. Even though it entirely is. We're just gonna say it's not. Yeah, this is gonna be a great place once all these mobs get out. I still don't know what exactly I'm going to do, but I have a rough idea. No, for this server, it's not that big of a surprise that, you know, doing stuff like this. It is a surprise when you put 5 stacks of paintings in someone's house. That's pretty surprising and impressive. So I think the reason I'm so jittery is because I'm tired. It's because I'm cold. Let me turn off my fan. Fun fact, some rooms in houses have a special board switch. Like, you have one that turns on lights, one that turns on your fan if you have one, but then there's another one that doesn't do anything. I have a little hint for you. Plug something in that, like, you can definitely tell if it's on or off. Like, you plug that in, okay, and then you flip the switch on and you see if it turns on. Alright, you see if that your device turned on, like a TV or console, since they have the button you press. Okay, so basically If it turns on, you flip that switch off, and you see, does it stay on? Because something weird is, me and my sister both have a switch that powers a wall outfit. These are some very interesting facts no one asked about, but I mean, what else can you really ask for, you know? Oh yeah, so if that's gonna be two... Hold on, let me see this. Yeah, cause that would be... yes. So then that would mean this is... 3... Perfect, okay. I think I'm going to do a lot more Minecraft now, since I've played Astroneer quite a bit. You know? And if you play something for too long, it's like, it's going to get boring. So, I'm going to try and get more Minecraft in it, since clearly that doesn't get boring. Clearly. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to stick around for the koi. It's small now, of course, but the koi SMP is going to grow. And also, I'm not talking about a fish. Okay, koi is not fish. It is a fish. Not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a fish. If I was talking about a fish, the different things. Although I am planning on doing a fishing video sometime in the future. That's gonna be sometime when everyone knows, like, when people actually know about the kois. You know, people know about the group of koi. That's when I'm just going to do a video about fishing for koi fish. It'll be so strange, but so amazing at the same time. Like, who would do such a thing? I would. Someone would say I have a mental disorder. I say I'm just built different. Technically that can be said about anyone that has to go to the funny farm, if you know what I mean. Anyone that has to go to the insane asylum, I guess you can just say they're a wee bit built different. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're doing with so far. Ooh, I do have a bit of an idea. Okay, I'll do that idea later, because right now, I'm doing this. And then I'll explain my idea. Actually, I could probably do it on this wall, so. So see, like, it's kind of going to go down a little bit. It'll probably look better once I get the skulk in. So I'm going to do that real quick. It'd be great if I had, like, the, you know, the world edits tool. That would be so helpful. It makes quite a weird noise. Like, it literally sounds organic. yeah, so see, like, instead of being completely cut off, it'll kind of like do that. So I've got two ideas, I guess. So maybe it could be shorter, you know, because I'm technically gonna have some supports above as well. Because like at the top, you know, you have your, I'm gonna have a walkway, of course, and it's gonna have those stair supports. Let's see, is that connect? Oh man. So let's see, connect there. It could work, but you know, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna keep it the way it was. You know, all of them the same height. If you didn't realize already, I'm using this skulk as a wall since it really goes with the dark, like the deep dark theme. And with all this deep slate, it works, since that's already found at the deep dark. It's already found it. So why not integrate it there? And I'm also using spruce wood because I'm pretty sure that also is found there. Pretty sure a lot of this wall I had to create myself. And I've just destroyed it. Actually, going to this height is perfect. So many mobs in here that I'll get annihilated. Finally. Okay, that's all done. Meaning now I have to get rid of this entire ceiling. Which might actually be a little easier, because I could just, you know, I literally just have to look up and like fly around. I do have to go on the edges a wee bit, you know, but that's not gonna be too hard. Dude, I wonder what Red's reaction is going to be. Like, if he sees this without me showing it to him, I wonder if he's just going to, like, show up, like, to it and and actually, like, be scared of it because of the template of it. Dude.